Good morning and good day, everyone, as we travel through the Samkhya Karika. Um, this is Passages in Pranayama, and I'm John. We do a little bit of philosophy and we do a little bit of breath work. Yeah, just like last week and the week before, as I take this one Karika at a time and one verse at a time, um, some things, as mentioned last week, there are some things in the Samkhya Karika that are just incredibly obvious. And it's not that they don't need to be said, it's actually essential that they be said, even though they're incredibly obvious. Obviously, because these elements, as kind of simple as they might seem, fit into the overall method of the philosophy. So it's actually critical that they be said, right? It can't be left unsaid, that's for sure. So today, in verse 9, much the same way. It's simple and obvious, but also required information that anyone who's studying these any of the six Orthodox schools probably should be aware of. All right, so let's jump right in. So Karika 9 goes something like this. The effect is existent in its cause. Since non-existent cannot be produced, since the material cause is selected, since everything cannot be produced from anything, since a potent cause produces that of which it is capable, and since effect is of the same nature as the cause. All right, I understand that that's like what just happened. Essentially, as was the same with last week, and I believe that maybe the next week or two, we're essentially talking about karma, right? We're talking about cause and effect, right? Karma in those terms, at least. So something coming from something else, right? Uh, the effect obviously coming from a cause, but as it states here, it's that we can't extract, you know, um, you can't get a lemon from a cherry tree, for instance, right? That's just not going to happen. So, in nature, everything has its, well, potentiality, of course, but that potentiality is limited by its design, right? So, the effect that it causes is somewhat predetermined. Right? The example given here is you can't get oil from sand, right? That's not something that you could do. You can't press into for it to be pressed out of. So, right, it's not as if oil cannot, it's not as if oil can simply just come from anything, right? It has to come from something specific. This is the same with the example of the lemon and the cherry tree, right? You can't get a lemon from a cherry tree. It's just something that cannot happen. Right, so that's like one of the most obvious things about this Karika. Now again, we got to think about this philosophical system as a whole. I understand that this is like some pretty simple concepts, but what Kapila essentially is getting at is that the design of nature, and since we are part of nature, we fall under its rules. And the better we understand those rules, we can more clearly see the, well, effects that nature has upon us. Now, as we kind of travel through, let's just get to the end part here. Since the potent cause produces that of which it is capable, and since effect is of the same nature as the cause. So what we're getting at here is that we have the power, especially as like humans, we can manipulate, right? We have the ability to kind of manipulate nature. So we have the ability to create. So whether it's something incredibly primitive, like using very simple paints and dyes and drawing upon the inside of a cave, millennia ago, That is something that was reproduced, right? The cause and then the effect, right? The cause really kind of coming from within, and the effect then being kind of laid out upon these inner cave walls. Nowadays, of course, we have great advances in engineering and technology. So we see, and along with collaboration, we see the design of the human mind, the real strong potential of um, someone wanting to cause or create an effect, uh, being spurred on by um, well, deep imagination, which is why we see things like cars and planes and homes and things of that nature. Right, so they seem to be kind of abnormal, right, when we think about nature. But at the same time, there is a clear line of cause and effect that is created, right? So, and we can think about it in terms of the catalyst. What has caused us to create in the in terms of travel, right? Cars and planes. We want to get somewhere faster. We want to explore. We want to get out and about. And what ends up happening, of course, is those most imaginative or those in the right place at the right time, with the tools required, end up uh, begin kind of being spurred on to create something. Now, this is what's kind of cool, and I believe it is addressed in Karika 10, maybe not, maybe not. So, where does that, of course, come from? Like Mahat and the rest, we think about the Buddhi, those upper evolutes, right? If you've checked out those past videos, right? If you checked out those past videos, then you know those how those evolutes work, right? The subtle and gross elements, the organs of action, the organs of perception, the gunas, and then we have the kind of organs of the human mind, our deep understanding, the ego, emotions, and so on and so forth. So, right, they are the source, especially the buddhi, the higher intelligence, the emotions, right? Someone desiring to get somewhere where it might not be possible, and then going on to create something that allows them to do so, to achieve that journey, say in a shorter time, has allowed this cause and effect. And we see it really unfold. So this is like, as it's described here in Karika 9, the potent, right? This is the potent cause, right? So there's these more kind of subtle causes, right, that happen throughout our day, right? You're at work and you encounter a problem, you typically change course of action and solve the problem, right? So there's a cause and there's an effect. Pretty simple, quite honestly. It's not. It's nothing too complicated for sure. It's just that we have to understand. We don't have to, of course, but it's probably best if we're studying yoga, practicing yoga, is that we understand that the things that are happening around us are constantly the production of some cause, right? They're an effect of a cause, and that is, of course, good or bad. Okay. Well, as I mentioned, right, this is a pretty simple, pretty obvious passage this week. So we do want to get on to pranayama and meditation. All right, so settle in. Let's find a comfortable seat. All right, as I've mentioned in every single one of these episodes, if at any time you grow uncomfortable with your breathing pattern, simply let go of the rhythm that I am teaching and breathe naturally. Okay, so important. Find a comfortable seat. Right, sit up nice and tall, ears and shoulders and hips aligned. You can set your hands to Gyan Mudra if you'd like. Hands upon the knees, palms up. You can also set your hands in a very relaxed position if you find yourself on a chair. Please move yourself forward away from the back of the chair so that your feet are firmly planted and that you kind of got some uprightedness to your posture. If you'd like, you can close your eyes. Relax your face, soften your jaw. Let's just begin by breathing smoothly. First inhale and exhale. Inhale exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. With control. Let's inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now loosen control of your breathing, and we'll just take a minute or two for quiet meditation. Try to keep your mind focused on your breath and avoid any distractions. Let's move to an exhale. Deep inhale, shoulders rise. And out through your mouth, exhale. Shoulders roll back and down. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to ask questions and things like that. I appreciate your time, efforts. Have a great day, and be good. Peace.